Old enough.
Gary Neville looking for his first goal for Manchester United. What a time to get it! What an incredible cross.
Manchester United v Everton. Welcome to the Worldwide Reds pre-match show as Man United prepare for a massive clash versus Everton at Old Trafford. Tonight isn't just another Premier League fixture. This is a chance for United to move into the top four with a win, a big milestone in Amorim's era, and a real maker of how far this team has come in the last year. Well, be breaking down all the major storylines, headlines into the match, key injuries and absences, Sesko Maguire out, doubts over Mainu, how's United cope, Ahmed and Mbeumo leaving soon for African Cup. Mate, where do we go from here, boys? We got Dino in. We finally got him on. He made his debut yesterday. He couldn't wait to get back on. Elliot's in. Jordan's in. How we going, boys? How's the day been?
Good.
Hey, can I just say that intro? That reminds me. You know that guy. You know when Liverpool lose and that newsreader from Africa reads out the score.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit dodgy, that one.
That intro, that like just reminds me of that whole thing. Like, I just have to say that.
Oh, it's good to have you on.
Isn't that one where he's like Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest?
Yeah. Mate, I've actually got it set up on I thought I'd try something different and set it up on a smaller screen tonight, and it's just thrown me to bits. It's shocking. It's just terrible.
Good to be here, mate. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for finally inviting me. I've been asking for a long time.
We just got sick of being harassed in the comments, so it's time to promote you.
Sounds good. Just follow me at. Nah, just joking.
You need to. You need to add to that list of doubts. I think Cunha's a doubt as well.
Oh my Lord! I knew it was too good to be true. I haven't read any updates or anything today. So
didn't he just break a nail and he couldn't turn the lights on?
They're not giving too much away, but they said there was a minor accident in training. He still could play, but
sakes, man.
Apparently, yeah.
I reckon they didn't win the five-a-side, so he's cracked it.
He's cracked the shits and left.
Yeah. Hey, have you noticed they don't do that anymore?
What's that?
You know when in training they do the little games and they used to take like a photo of winners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's all stopped. Like how good is it?
That's good.
Yeah.
Football wins, mate. No one wins. Football wins.
Don't start with that.
I couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Oh no.
Shocking.
All right. Have you noticed, Dino, that Jordan's taken those jerseys down from behind him?
Mate, I had to send someone to Newcastle where he lives and physically drag him off him.
Would you like me to put some up?
Mate, you know what? You always, every time, Dino, you're talking and Jordan hears, he's like, after the show, he goes, fucking Dino, he's into me about me jerseys.
Hey,
I love it.
More importantly, did you watch my videos I sent you?
Nah, I sent enough of you yesterday. I need a break.
It's not like you had anything else on.
Nothing important, that's for sure. Fuck, I was bored though. It was just awkward after you say it. Like, I was ready to go home.
Obviously, your missus doesn't watch us like Elliot does.
Nah. Mine's just glad I'm in a different room, not fucking next door. But
I don't know if any of you boys saw the results over the weekend and that. I'm going to put up the results over the weekend before we get into United's game. So I know, Jordan would have been into it big time. But fantastic to see Liverpool lose again. What's that, 6 in a row now or whatever it is, 7 out of the 11 they've lost. 2-2, Bournemouth, West Ham, Burnley, Chelsea 2-0. I actually started watching that Chelsea game. I came back late from the A-League and started watching that. Actually, thought that was a bit of a slow start for Chelsea, but they certainly got into their rhythm. great win by Newcastle over City. That's fantastic. Villa over Leeds. What else have we got there? Fulham over Sunderland. And Arsenal, mate, they're kicking on, aren't they? 4-1 over Spurs. Far out, man. That's a massive win for them. They friggin' hell, they're trooping along very nicely, Arsenal, which is good. So,
Spurs
any of you
were
boys see any of that game?
rubbish.
Apparently, Arsenal scored an absolute worldie from halfway or something, was it? I don't know. Just a quick one.
Spurs were rubbish. They set up to like counter and let Arsenal have possession, and then every time they got the ball, they just turned it over straight away. Arsenal literally just dominated.
Yeah, right.
Eze was good for my fantasy team. That's all I know about that game.
I took him out.
Didn't he get a hat trick? He got a hat trick.
Yeah.
Wow.
I took him out on Friday lunchtime because I was like, oh, Tottenham, Arsenal might nick a header or something, and Tottenham will sit in. And I took, put Saliba in, took out Eze.
Hey,
And,
because Villa won last night, won't they stay fourth if we win because of goal difference?
Yeah, it could be level on points, but yeah, I'm not.
I'll put it up now.
sure.
I'll put
Villa
the
up to fourth, man. They were winless in
This
their
is the
first
table.
four. Yeah,
Yes, I
true.
think we go to fifth. I think
right.
because Villa
Yeah,
won
so
last night. So
What are we on?
Our goal
18 points.
It's pretty crap.
18.
Okay.
Jeez,
Spurs
Newcastle
are
beating
18.
City's
It's
a
close.
massive result for them.
It's close. I mean, Villa, after the slow start that they've had their season, for them to be fourth now,
Yeah.
they'd be furious.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. They
Oh,
were winless because I had
they're
only
woeful.
I had Ollie Watkins in my fantasy for the first 4 weeks. He didn't score a goal.
you know why though? Because Jadon Sancho started those first few games and he hasn't been seen since.
Yeah, because he's shit.
Yeah.
Too.
Like I love
I think
all these
it's
stories
just,
how he comes out that he's going to take a pay cut all of a sudden, like, and go back to Dortmund. Like, I swear December arrives and they just start talking shit.
Oh, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just shows how open the league is this year, though. Like,
Yeah.
anyone can beat anyone, really.
Yeah.
And probably Arsenal's toughest fixture of this season was us at the first game of the year, really. And I think we should have walked away with a bit more than what that game resulted in. But,
Well, what's crazy too, if you look at the table, people are going on about Liverpool being in like a crisis and they lost 6 in the Premier League in their last 7 or 8.
Yeah.
They're 3 points off fourth.
Yeah. I think it's because of last season though and how much money they spent. That's why it gets blown out. Like,
Oh,
But
it's
in
true.
saying that,
I'm
though-
big. I'm very off the fact people sit there and think you've got to pay 120 million for a player and he needs time to adapt. He's fucking 120 million, mate.
well,
He should be straight in there
jersey
scoring
you
and
got would've
assisting
gone
week
down
in, week
value,
out.
wouldn't it?
Hey,
That Isak jersey you got would have gone down in value.
oh, you're a dick.
I think just the media and just how much we're scrutinised versus any other team.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool's woefulness in form at the moment just shows how the media just have this bias against us. And if that was us in Liverpool's position right now, the media would just blow it way more out of proportion than what it actually is.
Mhm.
Whereas they're saying Arne Slot needs transfer
More
window
money.
to bring more people in, needs more money, and I think
It's like
just,
Sesko. Sesko's the
makes
shittest striker in the league, but like Isak just needs time and a preseason. Like,
So that makes no sense to me. How do you need
know.
time when you're one of the top goal scorers in the league last year, if not the best striker outside of Haaland? Like that's why I go back to Florian Wirtz. He's killed it over in Leverkusen, but they go, he needs time to adapt to the league. He now needs to play out on the left because he can't play as a 10 for Liverpool.
yeah.
He's 120 fucking million pounds.
Well, look at Sancho when we brought him from Dortmund. Wasn't it like 90 million or something? And we chased him for like
76
2 years.
million, I think it was.
70,
They ended up blowing out to 90 or something with
Yeah.
bonus.
So like, you look at him in the Bundesliga and he killed it. Like he
Yeah.
literally killed it.
Look
like,
at a good example is that Kai Havertz. Before he came over to the Premier League and he signed for Chelsea,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz over there.
Yeah.
And now no one even knows what position he plays. Is he a striker? Is he attacking midfielder? Like,
he's injured at the moment. But again, he's He took a year and a half to adapt, really, and he only really started showing his full potential when he signed for.
But he's not a £100 million player now. Like if Arsenal were to sell him, they'd probably get 40 for him. Do you know what I
But
mean?
do you reckon he has shown his potential, Elliot? Like considering what he was before he came?
Havertz.
Yeah.
No way. He was expected to be the next golden one from Germany.
100%. I think he's been horrible.
Yeah.
His first season at Arsenal, he was really well.
Havertz was good over at Arsenal.
Yeah, but he
But then
came
again,
in.
late in the-
He
late in
came
the
with
ceiling.
the same like expectation as like
That Arsenal team was good as a team. I wouldn't say Havertz stood out in that team.
Havertz is supposed to be like what Odegaard is to Arsenal right now. Like he was supposed to be the main player in their squad. Like when he went to Chelsea, I'm saying Arsenal signed a different version because he couldn't adapt to the Premier League. But Chelsea signed a player that was going to play number 10 for him, week in, week out. Pretty much what Cole Palmer does.
Well, didn't he replace pretty much Hazard like when he left?
Yeah, been around the same time.
Yeah.
They spent that Hazard money on him.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at Arsenal now, though, and he doesn't get back in their team at the moment, does he? Really? Like they're just absolutely. I mean, they're not setting the world on fire. They're just being consistent, and I think that's what's going to win them the league this year. If they keep being consistent, they'll win it because everyone else is dropping points.
We've said that previous years too, though, even with other teams dropping points, and they always just seem to, like Thierry Henry said, like you look at United, they've made 4 or 5 finals the last 6 years, and we've had the shittest period for a very, very long time. What's Arsenal done?
Yeah, we've won more trophies than Arsenal in the last 4 years.
Yeah, like, and that's how.
And this is their golden era.
Yeah, like it's amazing how United just, I know we spent and wasted a lot of money on, has-beens and people coming back from knee reconstructions and stuff like that. But could you imagine if we spent that $1 billion well, like where things could be? Like it's crazy to think.
Well, I always compare it to a lot of people say Jurgen Klopp came into Liverpool and was this generational manager who's changed the way Liverpool were. Liverpool won 1 Premier League in 8 years under him.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but like I understand he's going against Pep and people think Pep's the greatest of all time, which I don't, but people have their opinions on that. And you have to win more than 1 Champions League and 1 Premier League to be considered a top level manager, I believe. I think there's a category above everyone else. And I think of this with like top Premier League players. Like I think Harry Kane's one of the best strikers ever, but he never won the Premier League, which I think is so important to become one of those. Like, do you know what I mean? There's like those ones at the very top of the pyramid. And
but do you reckon last season with Liverpool, Slot won that, or it was
it wasn't his team.
Klopp's DNA, like I know he changed the system a little bit and stuff like that, but that was Klopp's team.
But he didn't bring anyone in. It wasn't his team. Yeah. Look at his team now.
And I actually think that's partly why Liverpool are struggling this year because he's starting to put his own stamp on the team and now playing even more a different style of football this year than what they were last year. He did sort of play a variation of Klopp's football last year, where it was quick on the counter and stuff. But this year, they just look quite slow in possession.
Well, the problem this year with Liverpool is football's moved from this short, sharp passing that Pep pretty much brought into the Premier League of keeping the ball, little tiki-taka and that, to winning headers, being dominant, like being physical, playing 4 centre-backs along the back line, winning every set piece. And Liverpool, like Arne Slot's still trying to bring in like a Florian Wirtz to tiki-taka around. Mate, he's getting bulldozed out there.
Yeah.
Like that's his style of play is like would have been perfect 3, 4, 5 years ago. But I think what he's trying to do now, like he's brought in players like Frimpong, Kirkes at left back, like they're not physical presence.
I think you compare business that we've done to other clubs this year, and I think we've made some really positive decisions is we have gone for proven Premier League talent.
100%.
And I think that is that's going to be the way forward, in I guess this, because the Premier League's just such a different crop of football. It's not very often that you see a player come in from overseas these days and hit the ground running and hit form straight away. That's why Cunha's been, he's been good, and Mbeumo's been sort of, one of our top players this year. And I think it's because they're proven in the Premier League. I think that's why those signings have been so positive, and I think we still need to probably continue that habit of signing players in the league from maybe teams that are just a bit below us.
Yeah. Well, I used to correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't know if you guys believe it as well, but do you used to think that when we're under Sir Alex, we used to buy one of the best players in the league from other teams as
Michael Carrick?
Well, Van
Always,
Persie,
man.
Dimitar Berbatov, Rio Ferdinand. You buy
Eric
these players,
Cantona.
and they do well at other clubs. And I felt like it was like a power move to go, oh, we'll just take him.
Yeah.
Even
Even the
it only
Tevez
been two a season or something, but it was the best player in the Premier League in that position at the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Even the Tevez signing was in there as well.
Yeah.
He played 6 months at, was it 6 months at
West Ham.
West Ham? And then we signed him because he was just so good for them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a bit of a
Tevez-
dodgy deal, that one with his manager and all that. But that's a good deal.
Yeah.
I've said to Adam over the last 5-6 years, probably teams that came up against United, our front three were like little boys. Now we've actually got grown men up there with physicality, and they just don't get bullied around. Like Martial, Rashford, and the likes. They just seem to
Lingard
not intimidate people. Do you know what I mean?
100%. The other team used to look at them and go, "Yeah, we're going to win this." They weren't threatened by us with their presence.
Sesko up front, I know he hasn't been perfect, but I love his hold up play and his physical presence.
You know what, Dino?
give him
I'm
time.
getting sick. I'm getting sick to death of people saying Sesko's not playing well. I reckon he is playing well. I reckon he's doing his job, honestly. Even though he's not scoring goals, I really believe Sesko's playing well. He drops
100%.
in, he wins the ball, he holds the ball up, and yes, he should be taking those probably half chances.
But that comes
I think he's playing well, and now he's fucking injured.
I agree with you. He was playing good, but his last performance against Tottenham, he looked like a fucking giraffe with soccer boots on up there.
But do you think he was injured?
No, not before he went down. Not at all. No.
But you've just chosen one game out of his whole season.
No, that's what I just said. I think before that he was actually okay, but I think that game, and that's the most recent game, and I'm a big believer in you're as good as your last performance until you back it back up.
But you don't think his link-up play with the front three has been excellent? Instead of playing out from the back now, Lemens can launch it up front, and
I love that.
Chance of holding it.
I love that. I love being able to win a header and getting the second ball. I think that's such a key thing.
And he's only going to get better at that, Dino, because he's still 100%. A young lad. Yeah. He's going to bulk up more. He's going to get more physical as he grows in the league. And I think,
mate, if he's a team who's last hand, I'll still take him.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You've got Liverpool fans saying Isaac needs time.
Yeah.
You give Sesko a bit of time and a bit of love. He's going to grow off confidence. So we, as the team around him, need to help him in his confidence. Give him a penalty every now and again. Make sure that we're putting those balls in the box for him to win and stuff. It's about the players around him.
Imagine if we convert all our penalties this season, where we'll be like. I just think you look at Cunha, to me he hasn't done what he's done previous seasons. He's still finding his feet at United. Do you know what I mean? It takes time.
Everyone thinks
all the players. They say coming from Wolves to United is complete different world.
The pressure of wearing that shirt.
It used to be a thing at United through the 90s and 2000s. Everyone used to think that, even earlier than that, everyone used to talk about players, as soon as they come to United, they're supposed to find their feet. Some players take a season to find their feet. It used to happen all the time. All the time it happened at United.
Everett and Vidic took 6 months of solid training against elite team to find their feet. They were up and training against each of these players.
Have you seen Rio talk about whenever and Vidic come in and he's like, I thought they were fucking shite.
100%. But even Matthijs Ligt in his first season, I was like, have we just brought like another Harry Maguire? Like he looks slow, he looks like this, and now look at him. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
the speed of the
it's still
game in
good,
there, man.
like,
It's a different,
you
it's a
know?
whole different.
he'll be our next captain. Like that's how good
Hope
he's
so.
done. Like,
do you
Mate,
think?
I've
Do you
wanted him
think?
since he was at Ajax and he was 19 years old, captaining them in a quarterfinal and a semi-final of the Champions League. He
what
was
about our Europa
unbelievable.
League final?
Do you think? Who do you think's going to come in and play the 9? Do you think Cunha's going to come back in there like he's set up against Spurs, or?
Depends who's fit.
Yeah, it's a tough
You
one.
know
Eh?
what,
Yeah, mate. I think can't predict anyone.
Yeah.
Can't predict the lineup really.
Nah.
Can't predict the lineup
Like,
at all.
like with the injuries and that,
They're actually
like,
talking.
like I
Mathys
reckon
Tel
Bruno
shit.
could start as a false 9.
Yeah. I want that. I want Bruno as a false 9, but he won't do it. I called for it
Well,
against
it
Spurs.
depends on injuries. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like mainly
Yeah,
I
I
know he's
think
coming
he'll-
back. Like, it's just
Yeah. He's injured too, isn't he? I think.
Well, he's back, but he hasn't been like 100% like training in that. I don't think.
He won't get played anyway. It's fucking shit, but he won't.
But
I'm
this
reading
is
a
a
few
perfect
things
opportunity to
around,
like play Bruno as a false 9.
I
and
agree.
Kobe in like with Casemiro, like you don't know, like
I want to see Kobe plays a 10, plays one of the two inside forwards on the left, like where he scored the goal against
Yeah.
Wolves.
Well, I think
I've been-
Ahmed and Bryan will start in those 2 10s.
Same, but I don't like Ahmed
Yeah.
there.
I actually want Ahmed coming off the bench in a perfect world, and that's a different story.
I think,
Elliot, get in.
I'm reading a couple of things around possibly Mbeumo actually starting at that 9 if Cunha actually isn't fit, and I think the manager's done it before. Like he's going to go with what he knows, and he'll play Mount in at that 10. He's gonna start Mount there, and it might be Ahmad and it might be Mbeumo leading the line if Cunha is actually not fit. I think structure wise and best players in their positions, it should be just play Mount and Mbeumo there, and just stick Xerxes at the 9, and just play everyone in their best positions.
I don't think you can play. I don't think you can play Mbeumo as a 9 or a solo 9 because if you watch most of his goals, he's running the ball from right to left with his shooting on his left foot, right? And what creates that space is having either a forward, like a striker, or one of the other 10s making space by running in behind. Pushes the line back, the defensive line back, and you've got space to run at them. Then they don't engage and close you down because there's runners off you. If he's playing as a 9, I just don't see him being as involved in the game, and I think he's too important not to be involved.
I just think he'll put Mount as the 9 and say run around. He did that after the last international break. He Mount started, worked his ass off, and then took him off.
He does run.
Yeah, but like with Xerxes, right? Like he's played no game time, and we just expect him to come out and play well. And I just don't see that happening. Like you can't sit on the bench like that for that long and just come out and have a blinder. Like it just doesn't work.
What's the issue there? Do you think? What is the issue
He's not
there
good
with
enough.
Xerxes?
He's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
I think
Amorim
has 14 players that he trusts, and that's it.
And I think the manager probably more looks at Xerxes as a 10, or even
100%.
a 9, or even a 9.5. He's just not a. I know he just doesn't quite fit the mold of the player that he wants in his positions, really. The other, I guess, opportunity and I guess positive from Tesco being injured is we could see a Cheeto on the bench, and maybe he's brought in with maybe 20 minutes to go for a bit of experience and a bit of game time. I know, Adam, you mentioned the AFCON and stuff. I think we're going to probably want to start integrating players like Cheeto, like Lacey into the squad while we've got these injuries now, and maybe giving them 10 minutes, 15 minutes off the bench, because come mid-December, those guys are going to be sort of more integrated in the squad and be around a lot more over Christmas. So we want to make sure that those boys, I guess, are ready for that. The manager talked in his press conference that he wants to use the academy. He said they will struggle, but just give them a chance. I think, Tito off the bench maybe this weekend, I think is a shout. I'd like to see him there. He's doing all right in the youth team. So,
see, that's why I don't think Kobe will go on loan in January, because he'll push Bruno up into that 10 and play Kobe in there. Like, he has to. What other choices do we have?
Do you think we sign anyone in January?
Yeah, 100%.
And where?
I think we do.
I think we
Midfield.
signed that Wolves midfielder that they're talking about, Gomez.
Yeah.
Joel
Yeah,
Gomez.
You can't tell me Forest and they're going to let go of their gun centre mids in January. Like,
No,
And
I
you
think with
can't
Sean
see-
Dyche coming in, I think they would have had an agreement that he's got to keep that squad and only add to it until
you
the
know
end of
who
the
I'd
season.
love us to throw the bank at is Semenyo. Like, I know he's got a release clause, so
He's
I
a
know
player,
he's not
man.
a priority, like, position-wise, but, man, you need that guy on the team. Like,
He's a
beast.
player.
Yeah.
Who's the guy from Forest that everyone's talking up?
Elliot Anderson.
Elliot,
Anderson.
mate. How do you not know
Yeah,
Elliot?
He's playing for
Elliot
England
Anderson?
alongside Declan Rice.
Yeah.
But in saying that, from the players' perspective, though, when you got a World Cup on the horizon and he's
He's not
shoe in to
coming.
start
Yeah, he's not
for England, he's not going to change his club team
No.
in January.
No. And
He's not.
Forest are going to want him to play at the World Cup, excel, and get more money.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mate, there's a lot happening, isn't it? There's so much. And then we've just spoken Maguire. Maguire's out as well. So
Yeah, I mean that's
I just...
That doesn't
But,
bother me.
but
No,
we can
we
cover
cannot.
those positions, Adam.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got no depth up the front. That's why
Yeah.
when everyone is fit, I'd rather see Ahmad come off the bench and run at defenders after 60 minutes, because we've got no impact off the bench to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no threat on the bench, is there,
No.
for someone to come
No.
on and do something?
No.
So I guess can we maybe just talk about probably our weak link in the team, and that left back position certainly is probably where I worry the most. Is Diallo playing there? Is Dorgu back in the team?
Hopefully neither.
I think
I
Diallo.
Diallo will be back
Diallo
there.
will start,
100%.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Dino. He'll start.
and I want to see Mazraoui at right wing back.
I like that.
Yoro,
Mazraoui never had the best game last time.
No, he was
Yeah,
I
shot.
he's
like,
been
I
injured.
like
He's
him in the
been-
mid. I like him in that midfield area, though, Dino.
Nah, this
Have
like,
you-
if you've been injured for weeks and weeks and weeks, us as fans just expect them to come out and be a baller straight away. It doesn't happen. Like, you got to
Yeah.
give guys minutes and stuff like that. Like,
No, but if
You
you're
know?
gonna throw Bruno up in that 9 position, wouldn't you put Mazraoui in there next to Casemiro or not?
it all depends
Too
on the
defensive.
fitness of Manu and stuff, doesn't it? Really.
Oh, mate.
Do you
I
push
want
Bruno
Manu
up and
playing
put Mount
so bad.
into midfield alongside
I think
Casemiro at the
Mount.
legs?
Mount will be the 9.
So do I. Or
He
the
won't
10.
change Bruno and Casemiro. I don't reckon.
There is. I know
Lissandro
we-
Martinez.
No, he's still not fit. He's still
Yeah.
not ready.
Martinez. He's not going to start, but do you think he'll get a run?
No,
Because they did speak about him after the international break that he'll probably come in.
Mate, if he
come
gets
in and
injured
maybe get a
again,
run.
he can go at the end of the season.
but this is
I-
another thing though. Like, why is he coming straight back into the team? He's just been out for a year. Like, Luke Shaw has been doing a good
Mhm.
job. Like, why is he coming
100%.
straight back into the team?
And Hayden Haven does a decent job in there when he plays too. You know.
Well, he's had no chance this year, has he? Really?
Yeah, I think Lich just doesn't walk back into the team
Yeah.
because you know he's and I don't think
think
the
he
manager
can
will
fit
risk
his
him now when we've still got depth in that position. He'll keep him until the fixtures get a little bit more heavier come sort of middle December.
And he can play that defensive midfielder role too. He did it at Ajax quite comfortably. So, you know,
Yeah,
It's a tough one. Like,
yeah.
the
It's a
front
bit
three is
unpredictable.
our concern. Like,
Yeah.
there's no depth at all.
Well, I
Like,
think
you go
if
by
we can-
Chris Wood. You go by Chris Wood in January. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's hands down the worst take.
I've
we've
been
had in this
saying
podcast.
this for 6
Hands
years,
down.
Jordan. 6 years.
Hands down the worst take I've ever
You
Nah.
just want to get a United jersey with Wood on the back, don't you? It's a
Elliot
selfish.
knows me. Elliot knows me. To be fair, though, like, he's not getting any minutes under the new manager and stuff like that. So, you know, he's a proven goal scorer. Like,
that's a joke. That is unbelievable. Like, he had such a good year last year.
yeah,
And like
Well, your mate
Ange
Ange
comes
didn't
in,
play him. Your mate
It's a
Ange
joke.
did not play him.
my mate. Seriously.
And then he gets sacked. So there you go.
Yeah, I think he'll want some. He'll want to move in January if he's not playing because he'll want
100%.
some game time leading into the World Cup, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think
you're
Forest
fine.
let anyone go in January. To be honest, I don't think Sean Dyche will.
Depends if
Yeah.
Dyche wants to bring in some of his own players. Like managers always seem to want their few little players that they want in, and like that Greek.
Well, who's he
owner
going to
seems
bring in?
spend
Dwight McNeil again on the left? Like for fuck's sake.
Jay
He
Rodriguez.
might have a few more mates.
That Tarkowski, the centre back, like
Yeah.
it's the same fucking players every time.
Or look what Eric Ten Hag did. He brought half the Dutch team, and
That's what I mean. Look how that went.
yeah, he's going well, isn't
You
he?
bought a Donny Van de Beek jersey and look how that went.
I know. It's going good. Hey, they'll be heritage listed, you know.
I think we sit here most weeks and talk about, I guess, back to the sort of, I guess, the team that starts about, the manager should play Bruno in front. He should play Bruno in front. He's never done it.
He's not doing it.
He's never going to do it. It's like flogging a dead horse. It's not going to
The
happen.
only time I can see it happening is in the AFCON, when the AFCON's on.
Mate, yeah, maybe.
Right, it's the only time.
He's still got Mount. He's still got maybe Xerxes could play there.
I think Xerxes will leave. Like he'll leave.
Yeah, I think he'll go back to Italy.
Yeah, 100%.
Is
And-
Juventus, or AC are after?
Juventus are in they're in
Sniffing
dire
around.
straits financially, man. They're fucking. They're
But I
struggling.
also hope, even though ask Adam when this guy signed, I was so excited, but I reckon Ugarte will leave in January because he'll want time for Uruguay. Like, look how much that's damaged him. Sitting on the bench at United, goes back to Uruguay and has like the worst game of his career. Like, he'll want game time. So
And the manager's just come out in the press conference and said that he's struggling.
Yeah.
Like,
So I think he'll leave. I think he'll leave.
Yeah.
Especially if we get Gomez in, he'll
I think
go.
if you can get a player in, it'll be like 1 in, 1 out type of thing. Because I think
Yeah.
he can't afford to have 2 go and only bring 1 in. Because we'll have no one on the bench soon.
So
We've got the Fletcher boys.
Yeah. Have you watched much of this Gomez? I've not seen much about him. What's he?
My
He's
mate,
good
who's
little
a
player, man.
Bulls fan, like says he does his job. Like he's not. Well, he's
I
not
wouldn't
like
pay
one
him
of the
50
best
million,
midfielders in the world, but Cunha spoke really highly of him as a character and as a player. So,
He
it's hard to
runs a
say.
lot.
Yeah, it's hard to say as watching him.
He's
but-
not like a physical player actually.
Nah.
He reminds me a bit of Ugarte, but better.
Nah, I think he's more skillful than you got.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's on the
Ugarte is one of
ball, he's
those
better,
South
but
American-
he does win the ball back a fair bit for them.
Yeah, like he's a junkyard dog, Ugarte, when he plays for Uruguay. Like him
Yeah.
and Valverde in the midfield, like
Oh,
brilliant. for
that's my
Uruguay.
dream midfielder right there.
I know, like he's so good.
Where do you think Ugarte's gone wrong, Dino? You watch him a lot, so where do you think he's gone wrong?
I think the pace of the Premier League, he can't keep up with it. Like I watch a lot of South American football, man, and you can fall asleep watching that South American qualification with how slow the build up and that is. Like they get compact in the middle, like even against the Socceroos, like that midfield was so compact. And he's got world-class players like Valverde and others that are helping him out. He doesn't have to run that extra step and stuff like that. Like it's where in the Premier League, to me, he just looks confused, like it's too fast. So somewhere like Italy, I think would suit him like perfectly.
Well, I was a bit like I liked signing him, but I've always got this thing where I think it's the same with I always wanted to Ligt, but I had this thing of if a big club's happy for you to go, why? Like
I think, though,
PSG
that
were happy for
PSG side,
Ugarte
they
to go
cleared out
because they got
everyone, didn't
Vitinha in. He was a straight swap when he left. Vitinha came in. Vitinha's
But-
obviously one of the best in the world.
Yeah. But PSG cleared out all their big name players and sort of started fresh, didn't they?
Would you say Ugarte's a big name player?
I reckon he was at PSG.
Probably because he came with a big price tag from
Mate,
Portugal.
Sporting. He was a gun at Sporting. Like he was
That's what
under
I mean.
Amorim at Sporting. Like
Yeah,
just-
and I thought I don't know because when you watch the French league, it's quite slow, which kind of like you said with South America. Like PSG just dominate the ball. Teams just sit in, and his job is to run 5 meters, tackle him, and pass it backwards. That's all he did.
or get it to the front three because they're like three superstars. Like
Yeah.
You know, it's they're not
That's when you had
playing.
Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar.
Yeah.
That's
But
wild.
it's just a
front
different
three.
game. Like you look at like dominance in the Premier League now in the midfield. It's all the African sort of athletes. Like they're
It's
not
exactly what I
like
said the other week. You don't
like
have to be
Makelele
technically
for
good at football
Chelsea.
anymore.
Yeah,
You got to be able to run, be
you got to be
physical,
6'5", 6", like
and just up and down. You got to be athletic. That's it. That's all you got to be, and you'll have a good career.
Yeah, 100%.
Elliot, do you think Amorim should stick to the current approach to the game or change it up? Even though we probably know he may not, but where do you think he should go with with few injuries and things like that? Everton haven't been going great, but they're not too bad. I think it's going to be a tight game as usual. But do you think
he's going to want to go and
change
win?
it up?
I think he's going to want to go and win the game tomorrow. He's talked about being unbeaten is not good enough. We want to be winning games, and if I'm not winning games, I'm not happy. I think he's going to go with what he knows tomorrow, with probably a slight variation in I guess the front three. Obviously, we don't know how fit Cunha is. Ultimately, probably best case scenario, Cunha is fit for maybe an hour and starts as the 9, and we play Mount and we play with Mbeumo, and Ahmed plays in that left wing back. If not, there'll be a slight variation to that. I don't think that you'll see the manager change his approach too much. However, I do think that when we start moving into a heavier fixture period and we've got 2, maybe 3 reliable players away on international duty at AFCON, that's when you might see a different variation to that, I guess, that lineup that he puts in or that formation that he puts in, because he's still going to want to go and win games, but probably win them a bit differently.
Have you seen our next 10 games? Like, we should be getting like at least 26 points out of that, in my opinion.
I haven't not seen them all. Actually.
We should be. However, I think where we will struggle is where we may drop points, is where we start needing to back up a little bit. Because if you look at this season, we've not played 2 games a week besides the Grimsby diabolical disaster. That we've not done that this year, so I think we may get found out in those
games. Does the fixtures get that clustered though? Because I think we play Boxing Day and then like the 2nd of January, so that's still like a week.
We play the 27th of December, and then we play on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's the New Year's game there, yeah.
So it's 5 days in between. The only game, sorry, I've just gone through all the way to start of January.
I'm going to bring him up.
Sorry.
All right.
The only game that kind of scares me is Selhurst Park going to Palace.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think they're all winnable. Like, and I mean, not taking a point, like winnable.
Yeah, 100%.
You look at it now.
I think we should be winning. Like,
you look at it now, though. We're playing teams who are on the drop, and we're playing teams who are on the up. That Villa fixture away at Villa, that's a difficult one.
I think we can go there and win.
Probably 3 or 4 games ago, I would have been worried about Bournemouth coming to us at home, but they're dropping a bit. West Ham are starting to piece things together under Nuno.
Don't forget these teams will have AFCON players as well when that's on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that West Ham game we should be winning. The Palace away this weekend coming. Tricky fixture. I'd be happy with a point, to be honest. I'd be happy with a point there. And then the other one who maybe have just turned the corner after beating City yesterday is the team. We are at home on the 27th, but that game is probably that game's a hard one as well.
Yeah.
And I hate going to Ellen Road and playing league.
Oh yeah.
I just think these days we should be winning every game at Old Trafford. Like the way Ruben talks and that now, like he wants to be winning every game at Old Trafford. Like, so
I think we win every single one of them, but I think we draw at Palace. I think we lose to Arsenal. I think the rest we actually win every single one.
Yeah, well, that Arsenal game's not till the end of January, so I'm not too worried.
I think we beat City.
Mate, Arsenal will be third by then, knowing their luck.
Yeah. Fucking not wrong.
If we look at the games for the rest of the year and we include tomorrow's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of those 8 fixtures, I'd be happy with 18 points.
Come on, Elliot, higher than that, mate. Come on.
1, 3, 4.
Come on.
Elliot's realistic though. Like,
But don't you think
I know we all,
like? Don't you like last year? I would be going, oh yeah, like we're gonna get like 12 points here. But like, I think we've made that step now and have improved. And he pretty much picks the same 11 every week. Obviously, AFCON's going to change that, but like, I know I think some people still think we're doom and gloom thinking of last season's. Where you look at this season, we take our opportunities. I know it's an if, but like we've played pretty good. Like,
so based on what I just
I think
counted, if
played
we
well.
lose to Arsenal, City, and drop points at Villa and Palace, get a point at each one, we will go away with 25 points out of those games.
but
Like,
see, I get more nervous playing Everton than I do.
I get more nervous
City.
playing Bournemouth than I do playing Villa away.
Yeah,
Because I think Semenyo and I think that Justin Kluivert
is that
10.
AFCON time or I haven't seen the fixtures.
Oh, it will be actually. I like that now. We're
Our
winning that.
biggest problem is we always have that low in the game. So like we can still play
Start of the
well.
second half.
We can still play well in the first half. We come out firing, but then we don't know what we're going to get in the second half. And then that second half periods usually goes for about 10, 20 minutes. And all of a sudden they're back to 2-2 or whatever. And then they decide to switch on. And then it's that mental.
You would hope that improves though throughout the year. Like, otherwise it's more than a worry. That like if that doesn't improve throughout the season, there's something bigger going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, surely the players understand like this, and the manager understands like what's happening in the games in that lull. So if you don't improve it over 38 games, like there's big issues.
Yeah, it's a tough one, Dino. What were you going to say there, Elliot?
Nothing. I was just going to work text message to just piss me off.
Hey, that's all right. Do you know this whole conversation above this screen that I'm on? Adam has sent me a selfie of him and his wife, and I've got to stare at that this whole time. I'll send you a photo.
That's why you're so fired up.
Oh,
I think
Belinda loves me more than him.
I think probably the biggest sort of learning that I've had as a United fan, probably over the last sort of, I don't know, particularly the last 18 months, is I don't like being too optimistic because that form is quite large.
Yeah.
I just like to be a little bit more realistic, and I think you go into 8 games, you get 18 points. What's that? That's six wins out of 8. You know.
Yeah, you're probably being a lot more realistic. I kind of just thought what I've just said then, and thought back to we might.
And I'm not looking at those games beyond December. These are just for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I was kind of worried after the Tottenham performance. I thought that second half was fucking.
Yeah, look, the Villa game, and the Palace game away. 2 tricky fixtures, 2 decent teams, good outfits, good managers. Villa are doing quite well. That Palace team, what that manager has done with Eze going, and how he managed to kick that centre back, they just look a decent team.
Did anyone watch the Leeds game this morning versus Villa?
No,
I haven't yet. No.
Leeds were all over them the first half. Like, I know they're up there near us, but we're all saying how we're not playing that well. I don't think Villa's playing that well.
No, Villa have been good all season. Morgan Rogers has been struggling. Still gets picked for England though.
I think the other thing with Villa is they're playing more fixtures than us as well. So, you know, does that play into our hands, I guess
don't know.
It's an exciting time of year. This time of year, rolling December, plenty of football on. fuck the international breaks off. Like, fuck me. How many of those? We've had more international
what you
breaks
really think.
in the last 3 months than I have children. It's a joke. It's a joke. So I'm
Elliot,
glad that we've seen the back of that.
being a Welsh man, do you know what I'd love
Yeah.
to see? I'd love to see the English press start hammering the England national team players like Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers, and all those sort of players for the rest of the year, and just let us go all the way through.
Hopefully.
The only thing
I
I
will
worry
be back
about with
on-
our fixtures,
Love
and
it.
you touched on it before, Elliot, is like, I feel like say Morgan Rogers, for example, he can be quiet for the next 5 games and not play well. And then he'll come and play us and he'll score 2 and have a blinder. And
But
you're just
Bruno
like,
can do that.
I know, I'm not saying we can't, but I'm saying it always feels like someone against us has this, everyone talks about how poor they are going into the game. I remember Justin Clivett did it to us a couple of years ago when Bournemouth came to Old Trafford and he scored a double. I remember thinking, get the fuck out of here. Like, where have you come from?
Mate, every
Bruno-
goalkeeper that comes to Old Trafford does that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, they always
I mean,
step up.
yeah.
I know,
Bruno
that's what I
needs
mean,
a
and that
big game,
worries me.
though, doesn't he? Bruno needs
He's
a big
overdue.
game.
He's overdue.
He's due a big game and a goal for that matter.
I got a feeling
Bruno,
he'll have a big
far
game.
out,
The
mate.
thing I like about versing Everton is I don't think they've got much firepower up front.
It's
They've
just
got
that
that in
NI
Really?
day or whatever his name is.
Enjoy.
Enjoy is good, but
Yeah.
then they've got Beto, who you can give him 5 1-on-1s, he's going to miss all 5.
But now
Yeah,
he's going to
mate,
score
young-
because you said that.
They're not starting Beto at the moment. They're
They're
starting
starting Barry.
Barry. But they
Yeah, the
got
young fella.
Grealish. Grealish is a good player. But Grealish is
rubbish.
starting to.
Jimmy Garner.
He's
I forgot
Jimmy
Grealish
Garner,
is
mate,
there.
in
Jimmy,
centre midfield.
Yeah.
I don't like
Garner's
Grealish
there.
because he went to City. I
So
love
Jimmy
Grealish's
Garner,
personality.
Jimmy Garner, he's going to bloody end up having a big game as well.
James Gardner, and then they've got.
He will,
they're
man.
decent. They got a decent.
I love
outfit.
him.
And,
Oh, they're
and
not
I
bad.
have seen a little. I have seen a little cheeky rumor, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. That they're going all in for Scott McTominay. Apparently, I'm not sure if anyone
Oh,
else.
really?
It's that David Moyes connection, mate.
Yeah,
Why
apparently.
would
Why
he?
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't know
100%,
why he'd go there, but
Oh,
Well, he
Scott,
might
I
wanna
don't think
come
Scott will
back.
leave Napoli. For...
The
Hey,
Mafia's
would he
after
come back?
him,
He's
apparently.
practically Italian now.
Mate, he is a
I
dog
think
over there.
any player who is in form for their club won't go anywhere in January with the World Cup coming. It's the players who are
No
pushing
way.
a position. It's the players who are pushing to make their country's squad that will get moves elsewhere. And that worries me for Cobby. I think because of that, he can still make that England team, and I think maybe he might get a move away.
Definitely.
No
So
way.
everyone's going to
take
hate.
Kobe.
Everyone's
No
going to
chance.
hate on me with this, but apart from that season that Kobe's started with, what's he done?
But he hasn't had a chance, Dino.
Last
Seriously?
season, he had no chances.
I don't think so. No.
He was injured He was injured the back half of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Before he came
So
back.
how do you expect to play him if he's injured?
No, but you can't. You can't play him.
That's all right.
I'm happy for him to come off the bench, though.
But the
I'm
players
happy
have
for
to
him.
prove in training that they're fit enough and can handle it. And he obviously isn't. If he was that good, the manager just not pick him? Do you think the manager hates him? He's not going to pick him.
No.
Fuck, I hate when you talk truth, Dino.
I know,
This
it's
is
just
what I'm saying,
fucking shattered me dreams right there,
So
eh?
I watch
Exactly. You
Manu,
just
right?
fucking ruined me,
I
you
watch
prick.
Manu, right? And he's another one that I look at and go, man, if he was in Italy, he'd be a baller. He's not quick. He can hold the ball. He's skillful. He does the little touches and stuff like that. To me, I don't see him being a massive Premier League player. That's just my opinion.
You probably
With the way
mate,
it goes back to what we said at the start, Dean, with what makes a top midfielder now in the Premier League.
100%. You need pace. He doesn't have it. You see,
perfect
Adam could
example
run
is that
past him
Joel
and he would
Linton.
not catch him.
It's that Joel Linton for
Yeah, but I'm
Newcastle.
pretty
Came
quick.
in as a striker. They bought him for 60 million as a striker.
Yeah.
He couldn't score a goal. They realised he had size, power, and pace, and they put him in the midfield. Now he's a box-to-box midfielder.
Yeah.
He's a revelation there. I think
Yeah.
he's quality there as well.
But I that's just my personal opinion. Like, I know because he's an academy player, he's English, you know, everyone's going to say he should be playing, he should be this, should be. If he was doing that well in training, I just can't believe a manager would be like, nah, he's not playing. Like,
But do you think the manager's come out and said that him and Bruno are the same position? Do you
They are.
think they are? But do you think he doesn't want to play him because he doesn't want to sacrifice Bruno not being on the field?
well, Bruno's been our best player for the last, 6-7 years.
Exactly. But is that why Kobe can't
think
get into the team? Maybe.
But I think Manu has to prove himself that he can do that job. I just don't think, we'll rest Bruno this week. Manu gets a shot. I think he has to prove it.
I find it hard because I think Manu is the most technically gifted player for a very long time that's come out of Manchester United.
Yeah, since Rashford.
Like, I think
Do you
he's
think
more
Rashford was
technical than
technical,
Rashford. I think he's way more
Rashford was
technical than
technical?
Rashford.
Like,
I think
was
Rashford had more
fast.
about him. But I think Manu is intelligence and football IQ and ability on the ball. I think he is.
Do I think Mason Greenwood is better than Rashford in all those things?
Fuck,
Yeah.
Duno, don't even start me there.
No, I'm saying technically and all that, Mason Greenwood is a much better footballer.
Yeah.
Rashford was quick.
Yeah.
When Rashford was at his peak, he was rapid and he was quick. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's the reason why Sancho hasn't done anything, because he's not rapid.
But I think out of all the players you've just listed, I think Kobe Manu on the ball is better than all of them by a mile.
Well, obviously Mason Greenwood can dribble and go past players. So
can Kobe, but it's a different position. But I think football IQ wise, I think Kobe plays like he has played for the last 10 years. But I just don't think he has a speed.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
do you know what I mean?
Kobe Manu, if he stayed in the 18-yard box, would be our best player. But that's not football. That's not football.
No, you can't do that. I agree.
He'd be good on a futsal court, wouldn't he,
Duno? Oh, bro, he'd be unreal.
Yeah.
He'd be over with Dean playing in Brazil.
Well, remember, Ricardo Rios. He was always linked with us. He came from Brazil. I think he's at Benfica now. Mm-hmm. They actually legit got him off a futsal court in Brazil, like Flamengo, and put him in the midfield and just said, just play. That's how he got scouted. Like,
crazy.
Some of them just that technically gifted, man. Oh,
but I just gifted. I know what you're saying about Manu, but I just I know if he was French and all that, we wouldn't give a shit. Like, to be honest.
No, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah. He does remind me a little bit.
Don't bring him on next week, eh?
The attitude and his.
I love him because he does say this shit. That's why I love it when Duno's on.
Yeah. Kobe reminds me a bit of Pogba in a way, just like that persona.
But Pogba had was quick off the mark. The track, you know what I mean? Like, he was lanky. He is that African style player that you have in the midfield these days.
He was. I mean? He was a definition of a player with absolutely every attribute you could possibly want.
He was.
There was nothing he lacked.
He went to Juventus and had probably one of the best midfield combinations in the world, and they played a 3 in midfield. He was just a baller. Like, he didn't have to do anything. Like, he could just do what he wants. Like,
you had Marquisio, you had
Pirlo.
Pirlo as a 6, and then you had Blaise Matuidi coming on to win on the ball.
Yeah, like, Blaise hit me up once on Instagram. He's a good bloke, that Blaise Matuidi.
I've got a comment.
What?
Yes, I do know. Yeah, all the time. Hey, I've got a comment from Tom. Tom's joined us again.
Tom's going to hate me.
Circumstances dictate every career. The circumstances aren't aligning for Manu at the moment, which he's right. Like, Tom's 100% right. Like, the situation you spoke about, Jordan, with Bruno. But I think, especially with the cup games, we don't have the cup games. We may see Manu a lot more when we've got the FA Cup happening in January or something like that, just to give him a run. But 100% right. If we're still in the Carabao Cup or whatever, he'd be playing in that. It's a tough one when you don't have.
He was part of that group that didn't do that last year. Like, obviously it wasn't just him. I'm not pointing him out, but I'm saying that group last year had a lot to play for, especially in that final. And look how they came out. Like,
do you think? Here's a question for you: do you think he gets into any of the top 4? So what is it? Arsenal, Chelsea, City, or Liverpool's midfield?
No.
Well, they're the top
maybe Villa,
aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe Villa, Spurs.
Yeah. Not the top teams, man. The fucking midfield.
Well,
Look,
with Villa at the moment, you got McGinn and Tielemans and Rodgers.
Well-
He's not playing in that team.
Mm-hmm. Tottenham, he might play over Xavi Simons, but they also spent 64 million on him, so they're probably going to play him.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He's not even playing over João Paulinho either
No.
at the 6, and then they've got at the 8 they've got that Maladong Sarr or whatever he is, the box-to-box African player we keep bringing
Yeah,
up.
like I
tell
think
you- I'll
Kobe's
tell
only
you.
chance of football will be in Italy at this point in time.
So do you think he'll go in January then, Dino? He's
Depends.
been a massive talking point, hasn't he, really,
Like,
over this season
Depends
so
on
far?
if he's having those conversations with the manager saying, look, you're definitely playing. As soon as AFCON starts, going to push and Bruno. Like, surely these conversations happen. Like, obviously, I'm not a manager, so I don't know. But if I was a manager, I'll be saying to him, you're going to have 6 games in January to prove that you can get. And then Ruben will change his ways if it's going that good. If Kobe excels in those 6 games or however many he gets, and he's playing that good, he'll change his ways for that because we're playing that good.
I'm not confident that Ruben Amorim's having those conversations with the players.
I don't think
you're
so
not?
either, Elliot. No, I don't think
I'm
so.
not
Surely
confident.
someone in that staff.
I mean, you'd think so because, you've heard you've heard these stories of Fergie, say, oh, you're not in the squad for the next 3 weeks, but we're playing Everton. It's always cold there. It's wet. You'll be my player for that game in 4 weeks' time. I just don't see the manager just on how he perceives himself in his press conferences. He's game by game at the moment.
But I think he's got a team there that will be communicating with the players, surely.
Yeah, there'd
Do
be
you think
someone
though-
talking something, maybe.
Do you think
I
though
don't
when you
know
get
if
to
that-
that level, you're at the top of football, right? And you're Kobe Minu at the moment. Do you not think you're going and knocking on the manager's door, going, "How do I get in this starting 11?"
I am with the World
So they
Cup.
have to
with
be
the
having
World,
that conversation.
But
They
are
have
you
to
not
have
with the
doing
World
that in
Cup next
training?
year.
Exactly.
well,
So then,
like-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have
You
to
know,
have this
yeah.
conversation to say, like,
Yeah.
why am I not playing? But
Yeah.
that conversation has to happen by if you're gotten to that level, you believe in yourself that much, you have to have some sort of ego about you to play for a club like Manchester United that you're going and saying, why aren't I playing?
Mate, different
That
sport.
starts that conversation.
Different sport. Say the Ashes were coming. Marnus Labuschagne, who's probably been one of the best players in cricket for like last 6 years, got dropped. He went to the coach and said, what do I need to do? You need to go get runs in Shield. He goes, gets runs, he's straight back in the team.
Mm.
I honestly believe someone in that dressing room is telling, like, players, when January comes, you can go. Like, for Xerxes, for example, like, I think there's discussions that are already saying you can leave.
They have to be.
Has to be. Because you're reading all this stuff in the media and you can't tell me, like, oh, yeah, I don't read the media. You have to because your friends are there going, are you moving? Are you doing this? It just happened. You can't get away from it.
Mm.
I think they have to have those
Dino's
conversations.
made a lot
especially
of sense
players.
on this podcast, eh? I'm not used
About
to it.
I
time
agree
someone
with
did
you.
on this podcast, isn't it? Like, no, I
To be honest,
just, I
to
just don't
be
see,
honest,
like,
Adam, to be honest, Adam, I don't think I've ever seen you so quiet.
Oh,
he
but
knows his
I've
boss,
done
Elliot.
this
He knows his
before.
boss.
No, I know. I've done this before when 3 of yous are going at it, talking. I love listening, and I do this before. I've done it before. I love listening to you guys talk. I always
even
love
like with
listening to
Harry
Dino all the
Maguire
time.
and players like that, like what Harry did after all the stuff he copped and how he's played, like that guy should be put on a pedestal just with attitude. Like, there's a lot of players in our team that could look at Harry Maguire and go, man, if I thought like him, I'd be a better footballer.
Yeah, if
like,
I knew how to deal with criticism like him.
Yeah. Like and
he's
you know,
and
like Beckham and all these players, like it's like the attitude is a lot. And that's why you saw players like Martial, Lingard, all those sort of, they didn't have the right attitude. So look how they performed.
Pogba.
Like 100%.
What
Like
I do, I mean, and this is probably a bit, I don't understand how Harry Maguire doesn't get into the England squad. He's just such a.
I hope he doesn't, Alex,
just
to be honest. I hope he doesn't. Because the England fans will rip him. I'm telling you. Like
yeah.
Stay away.
Well, do you guys think he starts over Mark Gay? Because I don't think he does.
No, but that Hoston has been playing for England, hasn't he? Like that Chelsea centre half. I don't rate him. He's a young kid. And,
Lewis Colwell.
Chalaba.
nah, is it Tosin?
Colwell's
Such a-
out for the
Oh,
season.
Tosin had a boy.
Yeah. But
He's
like,
not
you look at
He's
Harry,
Garbage. He's
you know,
garbage.
with Harry, like, you don't even have to start him for England. You put him on the bench, and if England are losing 1-0 with 6 minutes to go, you throw Harry up front, don't you? Like in a World Cup group game, you need the win. You're throwing Harry up front and just launching it.
Oh, you're putting him on the wing for another cross.
All that. You know, you got imagine Harry Kane and Harry Maguire up front for England. Like,
Couple
you
of
know,
Harrys there, mate.
Fiends.
Yeah.
I just think, like, you know, even with Luke Shaw, like, I know he's been criticised and, you know, he's being paid a lot of money and stuff like that, but we all saw that injury that he copped, and even just to play football again, I think he deserves a bit of credit, you know. And this season he looks a lot fitter, and, you know, all our players look a lot fitter, and that shows with the injuries. Like,
It's not even just the
year,
fitter.
like,
Do you think they look happier to play together?
I think the dressing room is better, and, you know,
Yeah.
and I think Cunha and Bryan and those sort of players have brought that in. Like, they're leaders. Like,
Mhm.
Cunha
Definitely.
is a leader. Like,
Mate, you can definitely tell that the team unity's there with United this year. That no one can say it's not, and
No.
and that's a big thing for me. Dean and I talk about that all the time, and the team unity's massive to a team, and I think United has improved, and I think United's going to go well tomorrow against Everton. I think we're just that used to United playing so up and down. I think we're going to go 6 games unbeaten tomorrow, and I really believe that. I think at Old Trafford as well, we've got a good record at Old Trafford this season. So,
mate,
I
and the crowd tomorrow will be emotional with all.
it'll
the
be
sudden
massive
deaths,
tomorrow.
like,
You know,
it's
with
massive,
Charlie
like,
and
yeah.
Mino as well.
yeah, like it's
it'll
going to
be-
be massive. So if those
Yeah.
players can't get up for that, well,
Yeah.
back to square one. You know, like,
Yeah.
and
absolutely.
I don't expect United just to go and win every game now. Like, you're going to have your ups and downs, and Bruno's going to have his shocker, and everyone's going to get on his case and all that. But just watching them out on the pitch is 100 times better than last season. Like,
Oh,
you know,
definitely,
like,
man.
you're going to have. You're going to
We're
have
getting
those
an
results.
identity. We're getting an identity back in our game and our style of play, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
looking at like I'm looking at the fixtures for like the rest of the year, and I'm looking at like kickoff times and stuff, and I'm getting really, really excited because I'm like, Adam, when do you come up to Brizzy?
I'm coming up 10th of
Those
January.
times won't be confirmed yet, though, Elliot, will they?
Well, yeah. When do you? How long are you up for?
I'm staying at Dino's for like nearly
A day.
2 weeks, I think.
Well,
A day, then you kick.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Jordan's flying up.
I'm there. I'm definitely there for the City game. I'm definitely on the 19th. I'm not
City game.
Yeah.
City game is the Saturday early fixture. Surely the
It won't say that. It won't say that. It'll get moved.
will.
It'll get
It
moved.
won't.
They're
There's
not going to have a
European. There's no European football on during January and stuff. There's no reason why that will get moved.
Mate, police have a lot to say with fixture moves. I'm telling you. I know for a fact, like, Manchester police will be saying you're not doing it on at that time. I guarantee
Early
it.
kickoff. That's great.
No,
Great.
Yeah.
Everyone won't be on the
No.
beers before the game.
nah, I don't think
It's happening. Dino, stop
It'll be
bringing
Sunday,
negativity to the
Tuesday.
bloody fixtures. All
It'll be
right.
Monday, 2:30 a.m. You watch.
Fuck
Well,
no.
and you-
Well, it usually is. It usually is.
Yeah,
isn't
it will be.
Besides Villa on the 21st, every United fixture is 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. kickoff our time in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
Tom's just gone here. It is confirmed. Had the early Saturday first season under Eric Ten
Sorry,
Hag.
Elliot. Sorry, Elliot.
I go into the pub.
Apologise.
No,
We go
can't
to
wait.
the pub.
I'll
I
never
haven't
apologize to Jordan, but Elliot.
actually met Adam. I haven't actually met Adam in person yet. So
No, not yet.
Oh, you're not
No.
missing much. Trust me.
That's not what you think.
Hey,
You're gonna get
Jordan, you should
catfish.
come up- you should-
We can't
I
wait.
think
Can't wait
Yanni's-
to get up there.
I think Yanni's coming up for the weekend. I think.
Yeah.
I'll
So
definitely
as long as he doesn't bring his computer.
I'm going to start winding this up because you're talking shit now. You're talking
No,
about me.
it's all good.
What do you call it? What are your
I'll
score
sign off.
predictions for tomorrow?
See you later.
What?
2-0.
2-0 United. Yeah, I'm there as well. I reckon these are 3-1. To be honest with you, for me, 3-1.
Adam, you
United.
saw my score.
Oh, did I? Well, we think the same a lot.
I'm 3-0.
3-0. Dino?
Comfortable.
Well, because you stole my score, I'm just going to say 1-0 United.
So we're all thinking United's going to win, which is good. I'm really confident that they're going to win
This is
tomorrow.
a must-win. This isn't even like anything
Oh,
else.
mate,
We have to add 3 points.
I'm not even going to say what I was going to say because usually
Don't worry,
when
I've already said enough.
we're
I've jinxed half their front line, so hope we're up for
Beto's
it.
going to score a hat-trick, you watch. Then we'll see who stands on
yeah,
the channel.
fucking. I'm
I
gonna
won't be on the
friggin'
review pod, I'll tell you
Why
that.
did he have to
Naz.
mention it? Tom's gone in the chat here. If Pickford plays, we win.
He's another one that's going to have a
Mate,
blind.
I hate him, man. Oh my god, I hate him.
Mate,
Fucking
he's
joker.
some keeper. His stats are incredible.
Mm.
Mate, he's
Especially at, like,
shit,
a lower-
Elliot, man.
Lower team, like.
He's dog shit.
Mate, his stats for England are incredible.
I don't care about England.
Yeah, but
mate.
Azerbaijan plays against them, mate. Like, come on. Those qualifiers are a joke. Like, seriously. Some of the
I have a
teams.
pet
that-
hate with that, right? So all these players, I looked at the other day, and Memphis Depay was the top goal scorer for the Dutch team.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, he scored against Lithuania and countries I can't even fucking pronounce.
Yeah.
Countries just got made up, half of them.
That's what I mean. Half of them don't even have soccer boots when they run down the field.
One of the teams that have qualified for the World Cup I've never even heard of before.
Caracas or what? Caracas.
Caraca,
mate,
they're like
beautiful part of the world. That place, like, it's brilliant.
Sounds
Have
like
you
a
seen that?
yeah.
What do you got? No. What is there? 30 teams or something this time?
48.
48.
48 teams? Ah, fuck off.
It's going to be shit.
Malta
because
might
Malta
around
might
the
get in
14.
Adam.
all the good,
Yeah, Malta's
countries
been
aren't going to be in the same
improving,
group.
Dino. Malta's been improving slowly.
Yeah.
They really have over the
Well,
past
Italy's
couple
got
of
a
years.
playoff to
Malta
make
has
it. Italy's got a
Yeah.
playoff. Like, there's some
Yeah,
good
mate,
teams.
what is going on? You know what? We need to do a World Cup show. We'll do a World Cup show. We won't get into it now, but I'd love to do a
We
World
will.
Cup show. Yeah,
I'll just-
definitely.
Just
Go,
a quick,
Elliot.
just a quick bit of trivia. A player who used to play for United plays for that team, Farrakau. Who is it?
Chong.
Yes, Tahith Chong.
Apparently, I don't watch football, but I know that. Yeah.
Because they're a Dutch founded
Dutch.
island.
Yeah, Dutch. Yeah.
Dutch founded island in South America or North
Yeah.
America.
Who told you don't watch football, Dino?
Well,
Jordan.
didn't you say I don't really watch football? I only watch United or something yesterday?
Me? When would
Yeah, I
I ever
thought-
say that about
In
you?
the intro, when we were talking to Jordan about him watching all the Premier League games and stuff like that.
Oh, did I? I didn't mean it. That's
He's been
my
stewing on that for
I
the last
know.
24 hours.
Hey, but
Anyway.
in good news, Trump's banned half the countries from actually going there because they're all on his migrant list. Like Haiti, not one fan is allowed to go from Haiti to America to watch it.
Really?
In Mexico
Yeah.
and Canada as well, I guess.
Yeah, well, Haiti are probably wishing that they're playing in Mexico. So, no, I'm serious. Like, he's already they've come out like so with this World Cup, the visa for America has changed completely. Like, you got to apply for just a FIFA World Cup visa, and like my mate went to America not that long ago, and they searched his social media to see if he said anything bad about Trump in the last 6 months.
Yeah?
Kid you not.
That is crazy.
Yeah, mate. Have you not seen the bloke? He is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but at customs, I'm being serious. That's what they looked at on his social media. Had to log
See,
in.
that's going to ruin so many people coming there to watch the sport.
100%.
That it's going to become boring. Like, there's not going to be that.
All right.
Like, I want to see the
Let's-
Scottish
Let's
get
save
blind.
it. Let's
games
save
and
it.
things
Let's
like
do
that.
a World Cup one. Let's do a World Cup, Pop.
I
Let's
just really
save it.
wanted to
all right?
hammer America. mate.
I'm sick of talking about international football.
Exactly. All right.
Aren't Wales
let's-
in the playoff?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so you should be excited.
No, I'm not, because we'll get knocked out by Italy.
Mate, you can come join
No,
the
you
Kiwis
won't,
in the World
Elliot.
Cup.
You could beat Italy.
Come on.
Italy are
You can
rubbish
beat
at the
Italy.
moment. Just bring Gareth Bale back from his golf tour.
Aaron Ramsey and Bale are playing.
Ramsey
Joe-
is.
Joe Rondon was good for Leeds yesterday.
He's a good player.
Three of
He's a
our
Sean
players
Dyche
play for
player for
Leeds.
sure.
Is Dan James still playing for Wales?
Plays for Leeds. He scored.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
Yeah, but is he playing for Wales at all?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he
he
scored.
was. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
watching
so in
that.
that Leeds game this morning, a Leeds United fan ran on the pitch and told the manager to put Dan James on, and then he got arrested, and Dan James came on 6 minutes later. Kid you not.
So he's going to be in the coaching staff next week.
Well, he's
Yeah.
in lockup, I think, at the moment, but I just read a story on it before I came on. Which
I'll pay his
like,
bail, surely.
Surely.
All
Surely.
right.
But yeah.
All right. Let's wind it up there because we'll probably be on tomorrow after the game. Tomorrow night.
Same time.
Tomorrow night we'll definitely do a
Post-match.
fans reaction tomorrow night because it's 7 a.m. kickoff. I'll be at work, but I'll have it going in the background. But I'll make sure I'll be watching it when I get straight home.
You're
So,
not.
working. I'm working.
No,
from
I am.
home.
I've just started a big house, Dino.
That's
Massive.
all right. I'm meant to be working, but they know United comes first, so I don't start till 8 o'clock.
I'll have it. I'll definitely have it on in the background. But
I've got
You know what?
I've got a business meeting.
Yeah.
yeah,
The boys will be working, but
Hey, I want to. So if United lose tomorrow, Adam is going to be swearing a lot tomorrow. I'm just going to throw that out there.
On the chat.
you're coming on tomorrow, Dino.
Oh, mate.
You're on. Dino,
No, I'll
you're a
miss
regular
it.
now. I don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. You're a
there's
regular.
no more excuses.
All right? There's no more excuses.
You're
Well,
on.
you wanted to ban me half an hour ago.
Jordan. That's because
Yeah.
we keep putting shit on him.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't want to ban you. I still want that. But if we're not going to ban you, you may as well jump on.
Hey, Adam, that one Matter ticket I sent you, just don't give it to Jordan, all right?
No,
Fake
mate,
anyway.
no. All right, boys. Thank you again to everyone that joined us tonight. Get over and make sure you like, share, subscribe. Dino, Elliot, Jordan, we're on all the socials now. We're even on Kick now. I only found out about all the young boys at work were telling me about some social called Kick. So we're now live
Kick.
on that. So we're doing them all now. So we've cracked a couple of thousand now on Worldwide Reds and Vintage.
After
and,
my appearance yesterday, just mentioned that.
yeah,
thank you.
just mention.
How did that happen?
Oh, mate, I've got no
Elliot,
idea.
Elliot, you know, come on.
I got no idea how it happened.
Elliot, you know.
And I'm serious. I have no clue. All I know is William came, and next minute he's telling us to look at all the subs and shit like that. So I have no idea.
Telling you,
Anyway.
Dan jumped on. We went viral.
Yeah, we have wired.
Hey,
So he's
Jordan,
on all the time.
do me a favor. Watch those videos I sent you. You got it. You'll crack up.
Yeah, I'll watch them tonight, actually, for you.
Yeah. You'll crack up.
And Elliot, mate, I'll be up at Brisbane. I'll be up on the Goldie in January. We've got a massive futsal tournament. Dino's always good for Kira when we're up there. So
I've taken the week off,
bumps it up.
Elliot. So if you want to come down and stay the night, even like,
Yeah,
up to you.
it's good, man. Dino's
Yeah,
great when Kira's up there. So he's part of the family now, Dino. He's been part of the family for a long time now. Jordan's just about snuck his way into it too. So,
Hey, family.
And by the way, congratulations again, Jordan. He's having his first child. And congratulations.
Adam, he
mate.
hasn't told his parents yet. Hold up.
No,
They don't watch it. They don't watch
He
it.
told me before he told his parents.
Oh, now you've ruined it.
That's so good, mate. That's so good.
It's so good.
Thanks, guys. Project Ronaldo
congratulations.
starts in 9 months.
Yeah.
Is it yours?
Well, I'm hoping it comes out black and athletic, and then we'll find out.
What jersey am I sending in?
Oh, you're a
All right, boys. Let's end it on that. Putting shit on Jordan. All right, boys. We'll talk to you later. See you later. Check.
Say is.
Cantona. Gary Neville looking for his first goal for Manchester United. What a time to get it. Oh, what an incredible cross.
Mate, I'm telling